Hello, I'm dpolaristar. I analyze it because you're too lazy to.
Hey, what's happening, viewers? This is Mr.Sonicfan113.
Me and Mr.Sonicfan113 today are going to team up on a rant. In case you, for some reason, skipped the intro, which I don't know why, because it was hard work to make it on such short notice, and you'd be insulting us if you didn't. But in any case you did, our rant is on
Twilight fangirls.
Some of the worst fanboys ever! Or fangirls. There's some boys that like it, but besides the point.
Yeah.
Okay, now, what is wrong with the Twilight fangirls, you ask? Well, first of all, even if Twilight did not have a horrible plot, completely bland characters, raped vampire myths, have cheesy romance that is going to be responsible, just like lots of other media in modern-day Western America, for destroying relationships and marriages, nothing. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Oh, by the way, it does have all that, but even if it didn't, but what really ticks me off is how crazy this Twilight fangirls could be about it! I'm gonna kill something.
Don't kill me.
Okay. What are we ranting about?
Twilight fangirls.
Okay. What should we talk about first? About Twilight fangirls.
They're crazy.
Yes, they are. How crazy, you ask? Let's just say that if you insult their Twilight fandom, at least some of them anyway, the really hardcore ones, they are more crazy than I am right now!
Yes. Let's just say if you insult Twilight in any way, well, I wish you luck, because they are going to go full throttle on you.
Yes, I'm surprised that teenage girls now are having a hard time finding boyfriends, since it's very rare that you find a boy that actually likes this stuff, considering how much a lot of the fangirls hate people that hate Twilight. You'd think they'd murder any suitors they find. My guess is the boys tolerate Twilight because it'll make the girls like them better. Plus, it helps if you look like Edward Cullen, who's not even that attractive.
Yeah.
I'm not saying something since I'm straight.
Yeah.
So, I bet you're wondering, well, Donovan, what is wrong with the Twilight fangirls? Well, we're going to show you. So, Mr.Sonicfan113, why don't you be the first to tell us what is wrong with this fan base that is more annoying than the Halo fanboys and the Sonic fan base combined? Yes, I went there! The Sonic fanboys is not as annoying as them! And any of you that know me well, even though all people know me well, probably aren't watching this video. Anyway, anyone that knows me knows that we hate the Sonic fanbase. So saying that the Twilight fanboys is more annoying than them and Halo fanboys combined is saying a lot. In fact, the only fanboys that rivals them is the Final Fantasy VII fans. Don't get me started on Sephiroth! Okay.
Well, one thing that's really annoying about the Twilight fangirls is that they pretty much worship Twilight. Like it's their religion, pretty much. That they don't like it, they worship it.
Yes, like Sephiroth.
Yes, like Sephiroth. And,
well, why don't we just give them examples of cases with Twilight fangirls?
Oh, yes, there is, apparently, I heard about this story once, there was this girl who really liked Twilight, and she was, like, talking to this other girl who apparently didn't like Twilight, and what she did was she basically ripped her eyes open since she didn't like Twilight. And yeah.
Oh, but wait. I've got a better one. In a church school. Okay, I know it doesn't really matter these days, because let's face it, the church nowadays sucks. Like, I mean, they're a bunch of hypocrites that aren't really following God. Doesn't help that it's a Catholic school either, because, meh, Catholicism. But besides the point. Anyway, this one Twilight fangirl asked another girl if she liked Twilight, and get this. She didn't say she didn't like Twilight. She just said, yeah, it's okay, which is a huge understatement, which how much it sucks, right? But
Right.
You see what happened is at lunch, she stabbed her with a knife, and and there was liquid on her eye when she stopped being unconscious. She thought, is it tears or blood? And the expressions on the people looking at her told her it was blood. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
You have anything to add to that?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm stunned.
Okay. And also, okay, we're gonna do a reenactment. Hey, guess what? The Twilight's the most awesome ever. I just read them, and they're so beautiful. It's got romance and love, and Edward's so attractive. He likes Rosalie. It's like the most awesome books ever, and the movies are like adaptations of the most awesome books ever.
How many books have you read?
3.
What were they?
Twilight, New Moon, and Eclipse, and I haven't read Breaking Dawn yet. I don't read much.
Really? You haven't read any other books at all?
No? Why? But don't worry. We're gonna educate you about what apparently the series is all about, that teenage girls have to murder people for it.
Yeah. So basically, Bella's emotionally unstable. Edward's,
apparently he's a vampire, but we all know he's a gay fairy boy.
Yeah, he's just a fairy boy. And basically, Edward's been stalking Bella.
The book doesn't say stalking.
But we all know it's stalking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Bella falls in love with Edward, and...
Because she falls in love with him because I'm told that he's cute. I'm not a girl, so I wouldn't know, but when I see him, I just see the disgraced vampire myth, so I'm biased.
Yeah. And so, basically what happens after that is Bella sees Jacob, then she wants to go see Jacob, but then Edward, being the abusive boyfriend that he is, says, no, you don't see Jacob,
And then for some reason, that's probably not even important, they just threw in so they could do it. Edward has to go, and Bella basically falls into this emotionally unstable coma because she wants Edward. But don't worry, it doesn't last long. You know why?
Because she soon forgets about him after a week and then falls in love with Jacob.
Yeah, faithful girlfriend, though. I don't blame her because Jacob was a bad boyfriend. Well, I mean, Edward was a bad boyfriend. Jacob is a big improvement.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Jacob's better than Edward, that's for sure.
By the way, I forgot to mention, apparently Jacob is a werewolf, but we all know that none of these people are actually what they are.
Yeah.
In real life, girls would not think it's attractive for a werewolf to take off his shirt.
No, that's kind of sick. Yeah.
Yes.
And...
anyway, Edward comes back, him and Jacob fight, and for some reason, Jacob gives in, and Bella likes Edward.
Even though in the books that wouldn't make sense, because Edward should be the one giving in, since in the books he's a bigger wuss than Jacob.
Yes! But you work with what you got.
Yeah.
Here's this part's my favorite.